February 2021 Astro Tarot Forecast. My name's Audrey Alison, and I'm shuffling the Wizard Tarot I used last month. We have so much going on. We have 6 planets in the sign of Aquarius this month, and 2021 February marks the beginning of a spirit shift in consciousness for us. The last time we've had this many planets in Aquarius at once, the Dark Ages ended and the time of plague ended, and we were entering into the rebirth and a Renaissance period. And a spirit shift began. There was a revolution of mind and spirit. So people are coming out of their shells, so to speak, and after this last year in quarantine and still some time to go, people are wanting to connect with their life path. There's no longer a need to do whatever is unfulfilling. And this pause that we've been under has allowed for change in our personal lives. For Scorpios, this massive energy that's meeting up in Aquarius affects the home and environment sector, the 4th house. The 4th house represents the maternal figure in your life, the mother. It's the sector of foundation. It's the deepest part of the astrological wheel. It's the 6 o'clock hand on a clock is the 4th house. And it's where you have your roots in life. So with Mercury retrograde here currently, the first 3 weeks of February, you are either reminded of your mother, there's a nostalgic memory afforded here, and or you're connecting to old environments or your home that you used to come from, or you're visiting home. There is also an expansion in your current home with Jupiter here, an elevation or building onto your property, or a purchase of a larger space. Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, the Sun, and the Moon will all be in your 4th house. Venus enters here on the 1st of February, attracting opportunity to you to work from home if you don't already, or if you're looking for a new residence, this is the month where you could find it. Mercury retrograde doesn't have to inhibit you. It's actually a perfect time to revise, review, edit, or rewrite, to investigate areas, to do your search. So whether you're investigating Trulia or Zillow or whatever you're on, the new moon on the 11th at 23 degrees of Aquarius could land you the space you've been looking for. This is a day to set goals in the area of your personal comfort, security, and environment. Mercury goes direct here on the 20th at 11 degrees of Aquarius in this home environment sector. One thing to be aware of if Mercury is retrograde in the home sector is usually an appliance will have to be fixed or could need a repair. And since this is in an air sign, it could have to do with heating or ventilation systems, filtration, ceiling fans, windows, and the attic of a space could be impacted somehow. On the 18th, the Sun enters Pisces, and then Venus follows suit into Pisces on the 25th. So the Sun and Venus will be working together in your 5th house of children, romance, in a very emotional sign. If you are single, there is opportunity for you to meet an attractive, suitable partner. And I think this would be working best online. Now, if you and I were just having martinis, I would not tell you that. But considering Aquarius rules the internet and connectivity and technology, I think finding a partner online would actually work in February, and the odds would be with you there. Then we have a full moon on the 27th at 8 degrees of Virgo. In your 11th sector, there's a goal completion here for you, and checking off a list, a bucket list. There's also an awareness of what new goals could be for you coming up, and where you, I'm wanting to say something else. I was going to say, and where you focus, but you could also cut a few friendships or connections out of your life, because the full moon allows for some closure, and the 11th sector is the sector of friendships. So some people aren't making the cut into March, and it could also be that there's a club, group, or organization that you're no longer affiliated with by the end of the month. Scorpio, let's see what your cards say. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, I'm at audreyalison.com. Next month, I will have a new booking process. You can actually choose your own appointment times, and I'll be using a new booking method. So it should be fun. I'm relinquishing some of my own fears about controlling my calendar and stepping into my own Aquarian process of trusting the technology to assist me. So check that out at audreyalison.com next month if you're into it. Scorpio, here are your cards. Wow. Judgment. Some of you have mothers who have passed, and they'll be with you this month. Judgment has to do with larger forces governing events or witnessing events, and spirits and souls who have passed. Perhaps Scorpio has held on to some grief because of a loss. Let's see what else is here. Four of Swords. Recuperative rest. Retreat. And stepping out of taking action from a situation. And, oh, the Mercury retrograde as well. You don't have to be aggressive this month. You allow for your search to come through to you just as it's needed, whether it's this home space or the partnership. Allow the time it needs. And the Four of Swords reminds me of a 4-week period of time, recuperative rest for the month. Ace of Coins. This could be a new property, a new source of health or wealth, or health and wealth. And it's the hand of God that gives the coin over. A property purchase or sale is indicated with that card. He's coming up a lot. The Hangman. You might not have to take so much aggressive action, and you can allow things to develop naturally through you. And the Hangman is a spiritual awakening, and that spirit shift that we are receiving, it could open Scorpios up to a new awareness in your life, something new, something gained from a moment of silence. And some of you, prayer and ritual is helpful, and a new space to do so. So some of you are making like Zen rooms or yoga studios. There's a creative space that you're building or expanding on in your home. Whatever this is, it feels private to me and boundaried. I hope this was helpful for you, Scorpio. I am wishing you a beautiful month of September. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.